Hi everyone, I'm Tasneem here with your movie review for this week. Bollywood has tried its hand at many superhero films in the past, and while some have done well at the box office, most have not succeeded. The latest superhero film to release is A Flying Jatt, which stars the martial arts expert Tiger Shroff as a Cape Crusader along with Jacqueline Fernandes and Amrita Singh. The movie was heavily promoted, so is this a superhero film worth watching? Let's take a look at the review of A Flying Jatt to find out more.
तुझे रब ने ये ताकत कुड़ियां पटाने के लिए नहीं दी है
तो क्या करूं?
जा दुनिया जाके बचा
Aman, played by Tiger Shroff, is a fumbling and bumbling martial arts teacher who lives with his mother and brother. The family and the locals worship a holy tree in their town and believe it to have special powers. Enter a big-time industrialist, Mr. Malhotra, played by Menon, who wants to cut down the tree and build factories. So much so that he brings to life a monstrous villain to help get the job done. How Aman becomes the flying jet and stops Mr. Malhotra is the premise of the film. Choreographer and director Rahim D'Souza is known for making dance-oriented films, so this type of a movie is a bit out of his comfort zone. The film has a lot of lighthearted moments filled with jokes and funny scenes which are perfect for family audiences. It relies on comic relief as we see that our superhero is afraid of flying, stops at red lights, and is not about flaunting his powers. The early parts of the film manage to keep us thoroughly entertained, especially as we watch the family learn of his superpowers. However, the second half of the movie completely loses steam as it never progresses from a children's film to a well-made superhero tale that will appeal to everyone. The overall tackiness in the movie is one of the biggest reasons, as well as the below-par special effects. Interestingly, A Flying Jatt has a message to tell, and it's well conveyed through the villain and how he gets his powers. It's a good message for kids to know regarding the environment. This is Tiger Shroff's third film, and like the previous two, he excels in the fight and dance sequences. Even during the most complex fight scenes, Tiger pulls it off with elegance. It is in those scenes where he appears the most comfortable. Though his acting and dialogue delivery still needs more work, the improvement from the previous films is definitely noticeable. His comic timing also is something to be noted. It's a wonder what Jacqueline Fernandes is doing in this movie. The actress is completely sidelined aside from a few scenes and songs. Her talents are entirely wasted. Amrita Singh does a good job as an overbearing mom. Her jokes and her delivery of them are spot on, and even though she's loud in some of the scenes, it works well with the character she's given. Thanks to his huge physique, Nathan Jones as a villain looks scary, but without much dialogue, he is reduced to just screaming and glaring throughout. The movie's soundtrack is below average. None of the songs leave a mark. A Flying Jatt begins on a good note, includes some lighthearted, entertaining moments, and then completely falls flat in the second half. With some scenes which are entirely taken from Hollywood films, even the CGI and cool moments here fail to work. This film is flying away with 2.5 stars. This movie is made for young children who may enjoy it, but for the rest of us, while some parts aren't entertaining, overall it just doesn't work as well.